Hey everybody, and welcome to a box break video. We'll be opening up a MagicCon 2020, what year is it? 2024 box. Most interesting thing in here is the Mystery Booster Convention Edition that has those very neat playtest cards along with a bunch of Future Sight borders and white border stuff. And we'll be cracking this open. And to help me crack it open is my good friend Chad. Chad, say hello.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hey, awesome. And Chad and I are going to be splitting this box later on, but we wanted to share it with you guys. If you want to see more Magic content like this, please let me know in the comments. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Maybe we can get close to or continue our creep towards 100 subscribers. That would be super swell. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get this guy cracked open. Woo! With the X-Acto knife, because it is important to be precise. Alright, what do we get here? And also apologies in advance for the camera. Doing the best I can. It's not made for this kind of stuff. So let's see. Welcome to your own personal Magic Con. Yeah, sure. Awful
Wow.
Ponder right off the bat. What is this? Fibblethip? Get that out of here. Okay. Got our collector boosters.
Oh,
And the box. Man, this feels so bad. Look how thin that is.
that is.
That's awful. Like I've got a box of Dominaria Remastered. You know, it looks so nice sitting on the shelf.
Mhm.
But where do you want to start? What do we got? We've got Little Legends. We've got the promo pack. Or we've got the collector boosters. What do you want to start with?
Let's start with the Little Legends.
Little Legends. All right. Let's get the rest of this crap out of here then.
Did it feel overpackaged?
No. I mean, you saw it. That's it. The box is
Yeah.
actually kind of nice. Like, if it were... I feel like if it were just a little bit thicker, it would be almost useful as a storage box, but as it is, it's just a little like anemic. Like you can't put a sleeved deck in here without doing something crazy, like making the
Yeah.
cards go sideways or whatever. But
Just a loud dice box.
yeah, so let's see. Well, okay, should I cut the seal or rip the plastic or rip the cardboard? I'm gonna cut the seal. We didn't
Cut
bring the
the seal.
knife for nothing. Come on. Almost defeated my knife. Oh, well, it's glued. What's the point? Jeez. Alright. A thank you for being part of Secret Lair. Trash. Alright, nothing else in there.
Oh, you just know someone thought, hey, we need to put this black notebook in there, and just throw it away.
Get that nice crinkle for you. Alright, so let's see. We've got our... Let's see if the camera will focus for us. This is Raya Dawnbringer. You can see the little chibi head. You just can't read what it says. There we go. This is the one that I wanted from this set, by the way. We have Orvar, the All Form. Which, this is quite a strange collection of cards.
It really is.
Like, I'm not sure what
It-
they were going for. He's really not going to focus so well. This is the one you wanted,
Always
right?
seems that way.
Drana?
Yeah, little drama.
Nice. I will say this is the second one that I would have picked if you didn't lay claim to her. But, like, Lavinia. Who
no.
is this for? And why is the art so dark? And then Omnath.
And it really does. It just feels like a normal Omnath card.
Yeah. Oh, right, the bonus card. So the bonus card was Lenoir Visionary. What do they call this treat? This is the super art treatment. It's not full art. I hate all this stuff, right? Like, it's just every time they do a survey and they're like, how do you feel about the super arts? I'm like, the worst. I hate them. Borderless, I hate that. Get that out of here. Alright. Okay. Promo pack next, I guess. We'll get that out of the way. With the horrible Ponder art. I've been defeated already by the plastic. Come on. Oh, I've noticed that first order packs are coming out of America again. It used to be that I feel like for the past couple sets, the first order prints have been out of Japan, and you can definitely tell the difference in the cardstock.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have Ponder with his turtle, with his pizza, hot dog, and donut. I don't get it. Is there something like? Am I missing something? What's the
there's
joke?
a reference we're missing.
Okay. Swords to Plowshares?
I love it.
Do you? Okay, well then you can have that
I love
one.
it.
Here's a one-off planes, and yeah, it's cool, but what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah, why?
And we have Convention Marrow, which is a playtest card. It has a little stamp right in the middle. It's kind of weird. So since it is completely illegible, it is 1 green, 2 in a blue 2-brid, 2 in a red 2-brid for a legendary creature, Elemental Gamer, with art drawn by Mark Rosewater himself. Let's see. When you cast this spell, that choice A, or whenever you cast a spell that choice A, create a green elemental creature token named Marrow with this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of choice B. As you create your deck, you choose A and B. A1 is an elemental. A2 has a watermark or landscape orientation, or A3 targets a creature you control. So those are your first conditions. And then the power and toughness setters are cards in hand, card types among cards in your graveyard, or artists among non-land, non-token permanents you control. I feel like they could have included tokens. Tokens have artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's another just bizarre little assort. I don't know if there's supposed to be some sort of theme among them or what, but not it. Ain't it, Jack? Collector boosters or booster box?
Oh, this is rough. Let's just go after some chase cards.
This one?
No. Let's get the Ixalan out of the way, since I don't really think there's anything I really want out of that.
Aren't there Jurassic Park cards, though?
There are, and I think a couple of them are fairly sought after.
Yeah, I think the only one I ever ended up pulling from regular packs was the I have one double-sided forest, the Raptor Forest. Okay, which way does this go?
They're cool lands.
Alright, so a bunch of garbage at the beginning. Common Blood Rage Mycoid. Common Mineshaft Spider. Common Sunfire Torch. Burning Sun Cavalry. Uncommons. Belligerent Yearling. Guardian of the Great Door. Soul Coil Viper. Alright, nobody cares about this stuff.
Very true.
First one out, we've got a foil full art land. I think it's foil. Yes, it is foil. Okay, nice. A alt art Thrashing Brontodon. Come on, you know you wanna. Nope. Okay. An O'Hare Kaslem, Deepest Growth, into Temple of Cultivation. Regular art, just foil. Non-foil, super art, I guess is again what this is called. Fabrication Foundry. What is this? I've never seen this card before. Oh, maybe it's Commander card, that's why. Dinosaur Egg. 1 in a green for a 0/3 with Evolve. And when it dies, you discover X, where X is its toughness. Okay. Alternate art treatment. What are they called? Shoot, we just had it. So
Yeah.
Akal Pakal first among equals. Sure. Ooh, okay, we got a Jurassic Park card. We got the command tower.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And then is that good? Do we like Echoing Deeps? It's neat looking. It's foil.
It's not a mana crypt.
It's not a mana crypt. Okay, and then a foil treasure token / fungus token. All right, so yeah, no mana crypt.
Was Jurassic Park, but wow, yeah, that was a bad pack. I don't remember not to buy collector boosters.
Don't buy collector boosters.
Of how hard they can miss.
Most of them are gonna miss, bud. It's just that, like, I think you can generally come out ahead with a box. You have to be opening them at that volume to be able to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I've ever purchased collector boosters for myself. I've gotten them as gifts a couple of times, but all right. So we're gonna do the Wilds of Eldraine one. So here,
this is
we want to see the or at least I want to see the Smothering Tithe anime art. So this time we're starting with the token.
Silly goose.
Starting with the token, so it's food human, foil, whatever. Ooh, okay. These ones are backwards, I guess. So we've got a Restless Spire. That's the blue-red manland. Alt art, foil. We've got a Polluted Bonds, Enchanted Tales, non-foil. I think that, at least the original held some value. I don't know if it got destroyed by being in that set. Restless Fortress, this is the white-black manland, alt art, non-foil. Ogre Chitterlord, super art, non-foil. Is this in the regular set? I think it is. A foil Gruff Triplets. Insane Limited Bomb. Not worth anything. Foil Grasp of Fate. Not worth anything. Curiosity. People do like Curiosity. It's got neat art.
Yeah. It's not art. Yeah.
Foil. I don't even remember what they call these these lands, but whatever.
The art on those lands just did not do it for me.
You know what? The planes work for me, but yeah, the rest of them don't. And then a bunch of garbage.
Yep. Yep, that works worse than the Ixalan.
All right, Commander Masters.
Wow, this is
going well, right?
Come on, Joel Lotus. Let's.
All right, which way is this pack going?
Yeah, let's not do it.
Yeah, we'll slow roll that one. So Construct token, Elemental token.
Were the other ones backwards, or did you flip these?
This one is the same as the Wilds.
Okay.
Also, check out the inside. I never noticed the inside foiling. Look at that. That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Are they all like that? No, it's just that one. Huh. It's easily
to justify the price of those.
Oh. Okay. So, let's see. Commons, Tragic Slip, Darksteel Ingot, Dragon Fodder, Thraben Inspector, Extinguish All Hope, Danitha Capuchin. Ooh, okay. Here's something interesting at least. We've got the Old Border Foil Island with the Mark Poole art. Come on. The foil looks okay. There's something about like these new old border cards that they're doing that does not work for me, especially the lands. I think they're too dark. But let's see, we've got a alt or full art Faithless Looting with his little devil man. Okay. All right, non-foil Vandal Blast. Foil Vandal Blast.
Very nice. Okay, just in case.
Yeah, you know.
You can choose.
Grenzo Havoc Razor. Foil?
Because that's what you want to see.
It is foil. Yeah, I don't know. Is that good? Is that anything people care about?
I don't think so.
Okay. We got what is this? The etched foil? Is it an etched foil Jet Medallion?
Hey, that's good treatment for that Jet Medallion.
It is. It does work pretty nicely. It almost looks black and white in some of those angles, but okay. A Cacophony Unleashed. Don't know what that card does. Let's see. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, destroy all non-enchantment creatures. When it or another enchantment ETBs under your control until end of turn, it becomes a legendary 6/6 Nightmare God with Menace and Death Touch.
Goodness.
Sure, why not? Grand Abolisher. That might have.
Hey, that'll work.
That has a little bit of value, I think, right?
I mean, it being a Grand Abolisher, it's at least got to be $5.
And it's got RKF art. Nice. People like that. And finally, we have a foil Marin of Clan Nel Toth in the profile art treatment. That's a nice, that's a lot of foil.
It is. It worked well on that pop art stuff.
For sure. All right, well, those are out of the way. How do you feel? How do you feel?
Man, what would that have been? Close. I mean, that'd been over $100 in 3 boosters.
Yeah, because what the
Commander Master ones were nuts.
Aren't they
45
like 50
or
or so? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that would have been a sad day.
All right, gotta set the little flag like that. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna set one aside for my collection, and then we'll open all the rest. Unless you want me to save some sealed for you.
No. Crack them.
Oh my god, get out of here. All right. Starting off.
Now,
what?
Is there anything you want to see out of these packs? Is there one card?
A white border Narset Parter of Veils would be fantastic.
Okay.
So we're starting with an uncommon. That's kind of strange. We have a War Priest of Thune, Daru Spiritualist. Hey, shout out to Scourge. Oh, it's really bright. Okay.
Yeah, the light did not like that card.
Meeting of the Minds. Okay, we have a Chinese Portal Second Age. 1/4 turtle. Come on. Please show everybody the art. It's fantastic.
Oh, that art.
This turtle is biting this man's hand off. Please.
It is a man because it almost looks like some rat creature.
No, it's definitely a man. So sad. Okay, so let me get this out of here. Let's see. We've got our piles. We'll have old border, new border garbage, and then like middle border. So let's do this. There we go. Okay.
You should work in Vegas.
Yeah, you know it. Let's see. Garbage. That's a Dockside Chef. Heartless Act. Two-Handed Axe. Bitter Reunion. Hero's Bane. Baloth Woodcrasher. Painted Bluffs. Oh, okay. Here we go. Pernicious Deed. So that's one of the rares. One black and a green for an enchantment with X. Sacrifice it to destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with CMC X or less. Love it. That's actually a good one. Oh, we have a white border Basilisk Gate. So this was out of Commander Masters Baldur's or Battle for Baldur's Gate or whatever. Ooh, okay. How can I interest you in a Future Sight Hull Breacher? Neat. All right, we'll put that there. And then our playtest card is Anax and Cymede and Kaineos and Tiro. So it's 1 red, green, white, blue for a legendary creature human soldier with first strike and vigilance. It is a 3/8. It has heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets them, draw a card. Each player may put a land from their hand onto the battlefield, and then each opponent who didn't draws a card. Neat. Relatively functional. I'm not sure what makes that one a test card other than it's a joke on having 4 people on 1 card. Alright. Hey, more Scourge. That's fun. So we have a Silver Knight. I started around this era of Magic with these cards, and I just thought this was like something white would always get. It's just like a 2/2 Knight for double white with first strike and then some extra ability. And they just stopped doing it because they hate first strike. Ooh. Okay. We have a, this is a Phil Foglio art of Command of Unsummoning. Again from Portal. I think that's Portal Second Age is the round one. Play Command of Unsummoning only after you're attacked, before you declare Interceptors. Return any 1 or 2 attacking creatures to their owner's hands. It's a sorcery that you can play at instant speed. We've got the all-powerful Stormcrow.
Thank goodness.
Mesmeric Fiend, another classic. Ooh, Stupor. Again, this is also something that I just thought was like the way the game was played. Target opponent discards a card at random and then discards a card. And I just thought that was like, yeah, that's just the way the game goes. And they soured on random discard. Nothing. All right, another Portal card. We have Pillaging Horde, a summon creature with no type, 2 red for a 5/5. When it comes into play from your hand, discard a card at random or destroy it. That's awful. That's truly heinous. Okay, Tireless Provisioner. That's actually an uncommon that people care about. Mass Vandal, it's nothing. Junkyard Genius is nothing. Our Mythic is Part the Waterveil. An Awakened spell from Battle for Zendikar I don't think is very good. White Border is a snow-covered island. That's fun.
Nice looking.
We have a Contagion. So I think this is new to Future Sight Border. It's 3 black for an instant. You may pay 1 life and exile a black card from your hand other than pay this spell's mana cost. Distribute 2 -2/-1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures. Neat. Alright, there's Future Sight stuff. Contagion. And then we have our playtest card is a Fetching Garden. It is a land, forest, plains, and it enters the battlefield tapped if it was played from your hand. That's fun. I would play the rest of that cycle. How you feeling so far?
You know, it's been a lot more interesting than that Commander or the collector boosters for sure.
Agreed. Alrighty. We got
3 packs, huh?
Yeah, that was pack 2. Let's see. Custody Squire is nothing. Shield Hide Dragon, it's nothing. Curse of Verbosity, nothing. Ooh, okay. Tolaria West. This card used to be good. I don't know if it's good anymore. It's a tap land, but it has Transmute, and Transmute is good. I don't know where to put that. I'm running out of stacks already. Audacious Thief, Fell Spectre. Here's our... Ooh, so this is a Masters Edition version of Forked Lightning. So Masters Editions only came out on Magic Online. It's 3 and a red for a sorcery to deal 4 damage divided as you choose among up to 3 target creatures. Alright. I do think, quick aside here, it's fun that there's... So for the... hopefully we can see it. For the Magic Online cards, the artist credit is centered. With like the older cards, it's still left aligned, which I just think is neat. That for whatever reason, Magic Online uses a different template. Ire Shaman. So this is... It's an uncommon here, but it was a rare in Dragons of Tarkir. And we called this cycle the Power Rangers. Alright, old border stuff again. This is a weird pack order. So we have a Diligent Farmhand. This was a fun cycle from Odyssey. That if they were in the graveyard, they counted for a cycle of cards that cared about how many of that card were in your graveyard. So this guy counts for Muscle Burst. And Muscle Burst was like a pump spell that gave +X, where X is 1 plus the number of Muscle Bursts in your graveyard. Let's see. Our other old border is card Far Wanderings from Torment. 2 and a green, sorcery, search your library for basic land, put it into play tapped. If you have Threshold, you get 3 basics and put them into play tapped. Okay. Have a Backlash. 1 red, black, instant, tap target untapped creature. That creature deals damage to it equal to its power to its controller. Okay. Can I interest you in a balance? Balance.
What's that art?
It is good art too. Kev Walker art. What about a white border Sphinx of the Steel Wind?
Yeah, I think it works with Esper.
Okay. Somewhat relevant. It's a Nomad's Encore in the Future Sight border. Useful because it has a 0 in its activated ability. So good with Nadu, good with
R.I.P.
Yeah, there's some other thing. There's a combo in Pauper, I think, that uses the things. And then our playtest card is Indicate, a 0 mana sorcery, target permanent. You.
It's a good one.
It is. So I think what's going on with the pack ordering is that they've made it so that you're guaranteed 2 of every color or color identity, and those slots can be kind of whatever border they need to be. So like here we're starting with old border Reconnaissance, which was again a very good card for its time. It's white for an enchantment that just says 0. Remove target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it. So you just turn everything sideways, and if it doesn't go the way you like it, you just untap them. We have a Mistveil Plains. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe you can see if we can pick this up. The cards are very abrasive on the back end of them. Like it's rough. It's not very smooth. Can't really. I can kind of see it. It's definitely not coming in on the camera, but I don't know. It's like rough. Interesting.
And that's been all of them?
I just noticed it with that one, but it does appear to be all of them. Yeah. Got a Rapid Hybridization. Ooh, I actually have the original of this card. This is a Disrupt. Is this what... Again, it's hard to tell without the original right next to it. This is dark. The border is dark, and it doesn't look like an original old border blue card. And it's sad. Because they claim that they're just lifting those off the originals, but I don't think that's true. We have a Scourge Familiar. A Summon Imp with an idea of how bad creatures would be. Let's see, this is 4 and a black for a 3/2 Flying Imp, and you can discard a card to add black to your mana pool. That would never be printed today. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Okay, not garbage. We got a Paradise Mantle. Just noticeable. Another 0-cost equipment that turns things into Birds of Paradise. I'm pretty sure that we opened an Iron Scale Hydra in the Commander Masters collector booster and it was uncommon. So this makes me sad. We have a white border prismatic ending, so that's kind of cool. I don't know what this card is. Let's see. This is a Future Sight border Norwood Priestess, 2 green, Elf Druid. Tap, put a green creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Activate only on your turn before attackers are declared. Is that a rare? It is. Okay.
Yeah. It should be.
We have Built Bear. 1 and a green for a creature bear. Oop, almost had it. Legacy. During deck building, circle any number of the following. You can spend 1 point for free. For every 2 points spent beyond that, increase this card's mana cost by 1 colorless, or by 1 generic. 1 point each. Flash, Death Touch, Reach, Vigilance, or Ward 2. Come on. Grab it. There we go. 2 points. Tap to add a color of any mana of any color. 3 points. +1/+1 or +0/+2. Or 4 points. When it ETBs, draw a card. That's fun.
I caught like good.
Do what? I'm already drowning in pack opening crap. New border stuff. New border, new border, new border. Alright, old border. We have a Dothai Horror. 2/1 shadow that cannot be blocked by white creatures. Garbage, 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 garbage. This is a conspiracy card. You draft it face up. It is a 2 mana, 2/1 artifact creature construct. Instead of drafting a card from a booster, you may draft each card in that pack one at a time. If you do, turn Agent of Acquisitions face down, and you can't draft cards for the rest of this round. Huh, so it just lets you take the whole pack? Neat. Our rare is Bishop of Wings. I'm sure some angel person likes that somewhere. White border Mishra's Bauble. That's fun. Everybody likes the bauble.
Yeah, someone will want that.
We have Sabo's Web in new or Future Sight border. 2 for an artifact. When ETBs, draw a card. Each land with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability doesn't untap. Well, that's sad. Okay.
Side note, that was probably the clearest card for the focus.
Thank you. I'm trying. We're getting there. We're learning.
Yeah, this one's doing it too.
Wowzer the Aspirational. Colorless Wooburg Snow. For a legendary snow creature worm. Whenever it attacks, if you have an energy, control a blood, a clue, a food, a map, a power stone, a treasure, are the monarch, and have the city's blessing and the initiative, you win the game.
This is for a lot of people.
Yeah, it sure is. Is it for you? Are you a lot of people?
No, I can't do this. I can't build around that.
All right. Ooh, here we go. This is a pretty good hit here. This is Prismatic Strands. 2 and a white for an instant out of Judgment. Prevent all damage that a source of the color of your choice would deal until end or this turn. And flashback, tap a white creature you control. So this is also part of a combo deck in Pauper. I don't think they've banned it, but yeah, that card was creeping up there just because there's not a lot of Judgment left out there in the world. We have a Drift of Phantasms. Only of note because it has Transmute. Let's see if I can It's a 3-drop with transmute, so it's 2 and a blue for an 0/5 defender flying. Or you can pay 1 blue to transmute and go get anything that costs 3 from your deck. It's very fun. Spin into Myth is a good one. Archetype of Finality, Sheoldred's Edict, good card. Giant Cindermaw, also fantastic. Shout out to Players Can't Gain Life. Where is it? Come on in. There you go. Players Can't Gain Life. It's so good. Those might be some of my favorite 4 words in Magic. Oh, and I think I lost Chad from my audio. No, you're still there. Okay. Something happened.
Yeah, I'm getting some buffering issues. That's the second one. They're about 5 seconds. Just
Gotcha. Okay.
completely stops.
Okay. Hopefully that will sort itself out. Let's see. Mayhem Devil. That's... Ugh, God, I hate that card. First rare is Quain, Itinerant Meddler. There it is. Blue and a white for a 1/3 Rabbit Wizard. Each player may, or tap, each player may draw a card, then each player who drew a card this way gains 1 life. I like this card. I like the art on it. I think it's a neat take on Lapin Folk. We have a white border Once Upon a Time. Seems neat. I have a Future Sight Meek Stone. 1 for an artifact that says creatures with power 3 or greater don't untap during their controller's untap steps. Is that rare? That is a rare. Okay, we'll put that there. And then our playtest card. Can you tell me what property this is from? It's a Bolshak Dragon. Come on, you can do it.
You gotta go. I can't do it. I can't do it. Not on the spot.
Okay. This is from Duel Masters or Kaijudo, depending on when you play.
No.
So it has double strike. They crossed out breaker. And while attacking, this creature gets plus 1,000 power for each fire card in your graveyard. It's an armored dragon. Kaijudo is actually a good game. Duel Masters is a good game. It's kind of sad that it didn't make it here in America, but it's still going in Japan. All right, let's see. Old border card right out of that is Radiant's Judgments. This is from Urza's... Gosh, I can never get the Urza's block sets right. It's Legacy, Saga, and Destiny. I think the hammer is Legacy, but I might be wrong. Whatever. It destroys a creature with power 4 or greater and has cycling 2. Barbed Spike. Another Scourge card. This is Penim's Aura. 1 blue for an aura that gives your creature a whole bunch of abilities. Scourge is a good set. It wasn't, but I like it. Dothai Trapper. 2 and a black for a 1/1 that gives a creature shadow until end of turn. That's fun. Light up the stage. Boarding Party, Invigorating Surge, Elven Bow, a weird just random Kiora. Okay, sure. We have an Archivist of Ogma.
Hey, there you go.
It's alright. I would prefer Cat Jesus myself, but you know.
Yeah.
Our white border.
Playable card?
Sorry?
No, I'm just playable card.
It is, yeah. A white border Preordain. Neat. I think that's the Dual Decks Venzerverse Koth art. Ooh, here we go. This might be something. I think Ensnaring Bridge is worth something.
Ensnaring Bridge is most definitely.
It's funny how a lot of these...
this treatment, but...
A lot of these have been artifacts, haven't they? Let's see. 3 for an artifact. Creatures with power greater than the number of cards in your hand can't attack. And then our playtest card is Zone of Flame. 4 red for an aura. Enchant Zone. Battlefield, Command, Exile, and Stack are shared zones. Each player has their own graveyard and hand and library zones. Whenever one or more cards enter or leave the enchanted zone, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Tokens aren't cards. Interesting. Stack seems like the best place to put that, although it's towards the end of the game, so maybe not. I don't know. Belfry Spirit. More Onslaught Block Love. So this is Deftblade Elite. This is before we had Fight, we had Provoke. So when this attacks, you can force a creature to untap and block it. And then you could also, for this guy, the trick was you just pay 2 to prevent all damage that would be dealt to him, but he just took out their best blocker.
It's a fun card.
Yeah. Mirror Image, kind of neat. Nothing. Here we go. Seal of Fire. We don't get these cards anymore, the seals, because WotC thinks that that it's a feel bad when they forget that these are on the board and somebody gets them with them. And so we don't get to play fun Magic anymore because of that.
People aren't looking at the board.
Nope. Okay, the rare is Peer into the Abyss. 3 black. Sorcery. Target player discards cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life. Round up each time. We have a Spirit of the Labyrinth. So continuing our white hate bears. Can't draw more than 1 card each turn.
It's something about these white cards that the Focus just loves.
Yeah. We got a Goblin King with Phil Foglio art in the new border. I like that. That's fun.
Yeah, it looks great.
Nice. All right. And then we have... Okay, so this I think uses Conjure. This is Pinchy McStingbutt. 2 and a black for a 1/3 Death-Touching Scorpion. When it deals combat damage to a player, you conjure a card named Death by 1,000 Stings, Lethal Sting, or Stinging Shot at random into your hand and reveal it. That's fun. Again, totally doable in Paper Magic. Alright. Nothing. We have Cephalid Illusionist. Come on. I think this card was part of the Cephalid Breakfast deck. Maybe I'm wrong. So this is 1 and a blue for a 1/1 Cephalid Wizard, which I'm sure they'll take from us and end up calling a like a Squid Wizard or something, because we're not allowed to have unique creature types anymore either. But when you target it with a spell or ability, you mill 3, and then you can also pay 2 and a blue and tap it to prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and by target creature you control this turn. Ooh, I have the original of this one. This is a Mischievous Poltergeist. A 1/1 flyer in black for 3 mana, and you can pay 1 life to regenerate it. This is a Flowstone Hellion. It's fun. Stronghold. Unaffected by Summoning Sickness because we didn't have haste yet. Needle Drop. Actually, I think this card holds some value. Just because it's a red damage spell that cantrips. We have a 1 with Nature. We just had it. Come on. It is a enchantment or enchant creature. Come on.
Good call on Needle Drop.
Oh, what is it?
Definitely over $1.
Nice. Let's see. 1 with Nature. When enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, you search your library for a basic land and put that card into play tapped. That seems like that could be good. It's probably not, but it reads well. Let's see. Old Border Treetop Village. Nice. Take that. A Power Conduit. I do like this card. It just moves charge counters and +1/+1 counters around. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Summoner's Pact. Get in here. Nice. Ooh, okay. Future Sight Pyroblast. Nice.
It's a fun one to have.
And then we have Nerid, the Beige Flower, Esper for a legendary creature plant rogue. And it assigns combat damage equal to its mana value rather than its power. Huh. Interesting.
What, they just think that's a word for Esper?
I'm not sure why it's... Maybe there's a joke with the name that I'm not getting. Nerid, the Beige Flower. I don't know. I don't get the joke there. But again, seems like a creature that could exist in Black Border Magic. I like that they take... Mark Rosewater goes through such painstaking lengths to tell you, like, these aren't even Silver Border. They're not real cards. Even though he yells at people all the time for saying that, like, Silver Border or Acorn cards aren't real cards. But these ones definitely aren't. Don't play these. They're not for constructed play. Shut up. Oh, a scoop. Doop. There we go. Diversionary Tactics.
We haven't had a repeat on those playtest cards either yet.
Nope. I think there's like 200 of them. There's a bunch of them.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Diversionary Tactics is an enchantment from Apocalypse, 3 and a white. You can tap 2 untapped creatures you control to tap target creature. It's like a less bad version of, or a less feel bad version of Opposition. We've got a Master's Edition False Summoning, counter target creature spell. Plax Manta, Grave Shifter, a Disturbed Burial, sorcery out of Weatherlight, or no, I'm sorry, Tempest. 1 and a black to reanimate, or not reanimate, raise dead something, and has buyback for 3. Thermopod, Violent Eruption, 1 red, red, red. 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or players. Wow. Yeah, that's surprisingly efficient for a Torment era card. I guess it costs triple red, but at instant speed, that seems pretty good. Can I interest you in a goofy art Argothian Elder? Come on, focus.
Yeah, I love elves.
It's very important. Taps to untap 2 target lands. Oh, here we go. We got some pigs. Everybody rejoice. We got some crashing boars. Maybe. Come on. It's not happening. We can't see the pigs. Let's see. 3 green for a summon boar. 4/4. If it attacks, defending player chooses an untapped creature they control. That creature blocks crashing boars this turn. Fable. Interesting. They Nomad Outpost, I guess. Varchild, Betrayer of Keldor. Kejeldor? I don't know. I've never known how to say that. There it goes. 2 and a red for a Human Knight, 3/3. When it deals combat damage to a player, that player creates that many 1/1 red survivor creature tokens. Survivors your opponent control can't block, and they can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. And when he dies, you gain control of all survivors. She dies? Is it a girl? It does kind of... It's really hard to tell. No way of knowing. We did get a white border planeswalker. It's just not in our set.
Oh, yeah.
Got a Comet Stellar Pup. We have a Future Sight Merchant Scroll. So I think Merchant Scroll is something. It's just a...
That sounds like it should be.
It's a tutor for a blue instant.
That's not bad.
Okay, then we have Wormhole Warp. 2 and a red for an instant. Exile target creature an opponent controls. That player reveals cards from their sideboard at random until they reveal a non-land card. They may cast that card without paying its mana cost. That's fun. I have yet to see one of those that wouldn't work in paper. Okay. Ooh, yay, some of my favorite art, or one of my favorite artists. Rebecca Guy. How do you? Is it Guy or Gay? Do you know? It's Guay.
Ooh, I think it's that's nah. I don't watch enough videos of people pronouncing it. We can just go with the first name.
Power Sync. Counter target spell unless that spell's caster pays an additional X. That player draws and pays all mana from lands and mana pool until X is paid. What are we doing here? He or she may also draw and pay mana from other sources if desired. What? It's also an interrupt instead of an instant. So, if you're not familiar with interrupts, it was a faster speed than instant. So only interrupts can respond to interrupts. It's a weird thing that Magic doesn't have anymore. An Order of Yawgmoth. I can go there. Feed the Swarm. Ooh, actually, kind of good. I didn't recognize it because of the art. It was a Gem Palm Incinerator. Just sometimes shows up in Goblin decks as a way to get some extra creature removal without skimping on your Goblin slots. We have a Portal Blaze. Nice. I do like the bold black text, right? It just kind of works.
It works for complements with white borders.
Yeah. I don't know what this card does. Let's see. Evolutionary Escalation. Enchantment, 1 and a green. At the beginning of your upkeep, you put 3 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, and 3 counters on target creature an opponent controls. Ow. Seems bad. Okay. We have an Ancestor Dragon. So this card was from the Global Series decks that they made, I think. Let's see if I can get the focus. There we go. So these were the decks that were made for the Chinese audience. And they featured Mu Yanling and I can't remember the Green Planeswalker's name, but they weren't very good, but they exist and they had good art. Our white border rare is Paradoxical Outcome. That's fun. Combo piece. Our Future Sight rare is Kataki War's Wage. An example of their reaction to try and address the issues of Mirrodin block in Kamigawa block, and it just wasn't really good enough. Then we have a Vuzzle Spaceship. 4 red, artifact creature construct, 0/0, with Spaceship 6. This creature enters with 6 +1/+1 counters. If it will be dealt damage, remove that many +1/+1 counters instead. Its abilities are active as long as it has at least that many +1/+1 counters. So at 6, it has thrusters, which means it has flying. At 3, it has lasers. So whenever it attacks, it deals 1 damage to any target. That's neat.
Very interesting design.
Yeah. All right. I have not been keeping track of pack count, so here's another one of these annoying 0 activation cost guys. Oh wait, no, this isn't one of those. Sorry, this is Knight of the Holy Nimbus. I got my butt beat by this in high school. One of the guys at our group ran this, and I think it's called Dampening Matrix. It's an artifact that says that activated abilities of creatures can't be activated. So they would play Knight of Holy Nimbus, and then it's just this 2/2 flanking that if it would die gets regenerated, and now you can't stop it from regenerating. We have a Suk Ata Firewalker. Come on. Summon Wizard. 1 blue for a 0/1. It has Hexproof from red, effectively. And it taps to deal 1 damage to target creature or player. Dreamtail Heron. Ooh. Got a Rat Ninja. but it's not Oni, so or Ink Eyes. Oh, this guy used to be a rare. This is Balduvian Warlord out of Cold Snap. It's a whole bunch of text on a 3/2 that basically lets you reassign combat for one creature. We have, what's Spell Shock? Nope. Whenever enchantment, 2 and a red. Whenever any player successfully casts a spell, it deals 2 damage to him or her. Yes, please. Ooh, this is interesting. A black border 9th edition card. I didn't know they were doing that. That's neat. Bookworm, Viridian Longbow. We got a Cavalier of Flame from M20. Fine. A Ghost Quarter. Never seen this card before. This is Reset. Double blue for an instant. Only cast on an opponent's turn after their upkeep to untap all your lands. That's fun. And we have an All-Star Kicker. 1 and a red for an Orc Athlete, 2/2. It has Assist Kicker 3. You and up to one other player can spend mana to pay this kicker cost. When it enters the battlefield, your team may pass the ball. Then, if All-Star Kicker was kicked, creatures on your team or your team control get +1/+1 and gain haste until end of turn. To pass the ball, one of the other players on your team gives a permanent or card in hand to another player on your team. Huh. Okay.
There's a lot going on.
I think we're about halfway through. Maybe a little closer. Ooh, more Rebecca Gay art. This is Starlit Angel. Come on. No, not happening. So it's a 3/4 from Portal Second Age for 3 white and it flies. Compulsion. Think Twice, Death Greeter, Reckoner's Bargain, Slavering Knolls, Dwarven Hammer, Incremental Growth, Tear Asunder, Reconstruct History. Ooh, okay. I like a Bone Crusher Giant. Very efficient. We'll take that.
He was a thing.
White Border Thopter Foundry. Nice. I think this is a portal card, maybe? Reign of Daggers. Let's see. 4 black sorcery. Destroy all creatures target opponent controls. You lose 2 life for each creature destroyed that way. Then we have Plant a Sapling. Double-faced. So on the front side, it is green for a sorcery. Search your library for basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle this spell into its owner's library transformed. For playtesting purposes, put it into its sleeve upside down. And then transformed, it is Fully Grown Treefolk. I'm sorry. Green for a star Treefolk creature. And its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Neat. Whew. I still have to stream after this. My voice is going to be sore tomorrow. Look at this guy. Cloud Spirit. I think this... No. I'm sure we've had instances of high flying before, but I like that. This is fun. 3/1 flyer for 3. Freed from the Real. Ultimate Price. Virus Beetle. Random Desert. Ooh, Price of Progress. That's fun. I like this card. It's 1 and a red. It deals 2 damage to each player for each non-basic land they control. Print more of that card, please. Oh, here we go. Here's Muscle Burst. We got the Diligent Farmhand earlier. Here is the card that goes with it. So it's 1 and a green for an instant that gives +X/+X, where X is 3 plus the number of cards named Muscle Burst in all graveyards. Oof, sorry, needed some tea. Okay, so here's what I mean kind of about that old border not looking right in like the new prints. So this is Crystal Vein out of Mirage, and it's almost like gray, right? Like, it's the wrong color.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. We got Goblin King, so now we have Ambush Commander. There we go. Forests you control are 1/1 green elf creatures that are still lands. It's a great way to get all your lands exploded. We have a white border Thought Vessel. I think this card kind of lost a lot of its value recently. We have a Future Sight Tinderwall. Green for a 0/3 defender. You can sacrifice it to add double red. Or you can pay one red and sacrifice it to deal 2 damage to the creature that it's blocking. Very flavorful card. Here we have There. It is a blue instant lesson. Exile target creature you control, and then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, so it's a flicker. You can have There, like they apostrophe R, one in a blue. Up to 3 target creatures can't be blocked this turn. Or you can have There, THEIR, for 2 in a blue, instant. Target opponent gains control of target creature you control. So it's teaching you something. That's fun. What's going on with the hand with the fingers? Oh no, I did not see that at first. I don't like that. Alright, let's see. Another random Planeswalker. Chiron Negotiations. 2 red for an enchantment out of Mercadian Masks. Tap an untapped creature you control to deal 1 to target player. Could be worse. Hey, you were talking about Questing Beast, right?
Oh, yeah, there's the Questing Beast.
Questing Beast.
Yeah, good luck, autofocus.
Yeah, you know. Another white border Planeswalker. Still not the one I want. But a good one. A future shifted Tormod's Crypt. Neat. And then we have Map to Lorthos' Temple. Enchantment Quest, blue. Whenever you complete one of the following objectives, check it off. If all 3 are checked off, sacrifice it. If you do, create Lorthos the Tidemaker. So you have to get your diving gear. An artifact enters the battlefield under your control. You have to have a Merfolk. A Merfolk ETB is under your control. And then you have to cast the ritual. So you have to cast an instant or sorcery spell. That's fun. I can dig it. Alright. Nothing. Time Ebb. From Portal again. Return any one creature to the top of its owner's deck. Oh, it's weird. It says deck, not library. Oof, that is a lot of text. Okay, this is a Gamekeeper. Let's see. When it is put into the graveyard from play, you may exile it. If you do, reveal cards from your library until you reveal a creature card and put that creature into play. Okay, that seems good. Alright, we have a Dragon Lair Spider as our rare. This is from, I think this is Plane Chase, I think is that symbol, if it would focus. It's not going to do it, though. It's 2 double red, double green for a 5/6 reach. And whenever an opponent casts a spell, you make a bug, a 1/1 insect. We got a white border Ponder. That should be worth something.
Hey, a Ponder.
I got a Future Sight Goblin Lackey. I remember when this card... Oh, wait, no. I was thinking the Warren Instigator. This is the one from Urza's Saga, I think. Or the Urza's block. It's a 1/1 Goblin for 1 red. And if it deals damage to a player, you put a Goblin permanent from your hand onto the battlefield. And then our playtest card is the Colossal Dreadmore.
Okay.
4 green. Legendary Dinosaur. Trample, 6/6. You may cast creature cards from your hand as though they were the card Colossal Dreadmaw. They become Colossal Dreadmaws. Oof. Destroyed that booster pack. Ooh, hello, Ward Sliver. Everybody likes slivers, right? Rumor Gatherer, Turtle Shell Changeling. Blah, blah, blah. Snake Pit. Nope. 3 and a green for an enchantment. When an opponent plays a blue or black spell, you put a 1/1 green snake into play. Hey, Wall of Denial. I loved this card. I loved this card until my opponent figured out that he could just play sacrifice effects and get around my Shroud. Oh, here, we got a Lisa, Shroud of Dusk. I think this is from Commander Masters, the first one. Come on. This is the missing angel from Innistrad. 2 white, and a black for a 5/5 flying lifelink angel. Rather than pay 2 for each previous time you've cast this from the command zone, you pay 2 life that many times. And whenever a player casts a spell, any player, they lose 2 life. I think this might be something. Let's see, we have a Seed Time. Again by Rebecca Guy. Instant, 1 and a green. Only casted only during your turn. You take an extra turn after this one, and if an opponent casts a blue spell. So basically, if your opponent counterspells you, you get an extra turn. That's fun. Got a future shifted Thassa's Oracle.
Hey.
I like that. And then our playtest card is a Spuzum Strategist. We just had it. 3 and a green for a 4/4. Creature Spuzum Advisor. You make all choices for Spuzums you control. Now I'm going to guess you don't know that reference.
No, Spuzum.
So there's a card, I think it's from like The Dark or something, called Flowering Spuzum. And when it was the original text on it says that like the card itself, Flowering Spuzum, has to make a choice. Like it decides something. And the joke has always been that we're still waiting for Flowering Spuzum to decide what it targets. Because it's a card and it can't make that decision. So that's a deep cut. Alright, second to last row. Banishing Light. Beloved Chaplain. Protection from creatures. For 1/1. Waker of Waves. Oneirophage. Keeper of Dead. Ooh. This is another one from Urza's Saga. Oh, Keeper of the Dead. Double black for a 1/2. Taps to destroy target non-black creature. Only activate this ability if that creature's controller has at least 2 fewer creature cards in his or her graveyard than you have in yours. That's awful.
Mm-hmm.
Compost. Enchantment. 1 and a green. Whenever a black card is put into one of your opponent's graveyards, you draw a card. Sure. Serrated Biskellion. 3 colorless for an artifact creature, 2/2. Taps to put a -1/-1 counter on itself and another target creature. They Vindicate. I think this card has lost a lot of stock recently, or like not recently, but like in the Commander age of Magic, Vindicate is no longer good. Deafening Silence at uncommon. That should have a couple of dollars on it. We have Pox, triple black for a sorcery. It is a rare if it would focus. It's not gonna. Each player loses a third of their life, discards a third of the cards in their hand, and then sacrifices a third of the creatures they control, and then sacrifices a third of the lands they control round up each time. Neat.
It's good times.
We have TLDR, double black for an instant. Exile target creature if it has any abilities other than keywords. Flying, protection, and partner are all keywords. See Rule 702 for details. Landfall and Scry aren't keywords. They're an ability word and a keyword action, respectively. Yes, there's a difference. Did you know the difference? Can you tell me what the difference between an ability word and a keyword are?
I can't even now on that card trying to educate me. We need more educational cards.
A keyword is a word that means, like, it has extra rules text to it, like flying. Like, flying means that it can't be blocked except by other creatures with flying or reach. Ability words unify a theme, but may not have the same effect. Like landfall, you know when you see landfall that the trigger is going to be when a land enters the battlefield, but it doesn't mean it does the same thing every time. So you can have things reference creatures with flying, but you can't have things that reference creatures with landfall.
Yes, there's a difference.
Yep. Hey, it's the card that's single-handedly responsible for, like, ruining common magic. Come on. It's a Lorwyn common called Silvergill Dowser that they always cite as the reason we can't have nice things at uncommon. Again, onboard tricks that people don't like. Thunderclap. Tangle. Venomspout Brachus. The rare is an Oath of Nissa. That feels bad.
It feels very bad.
Our white border card is a Veil of Summer, so that feels good. I'm pretty sure that's got some value.
Has to.
We have a foil. Actually, this is our first foil, isn't it? Foil Future Sight
Actually, I
Reset.
think you're right.
I think they said foils are very rare in these things, because at this slot is where the arena only cards show up. And then we have a Plane Walker. 2 and a white for a Kithkin Rogue, 2/3 with Planeswalk. It has Planeswalker Walk, and whenever Planewalker deals combat damage to a player or Planeswalker, Planeswalk. But yeah, can you pull a foil reset and see if we've got a value on that? Ooh, there's a peak. It's a Sorcerer's Sight. Oh, that one brings back memories. Iconic art. Annex, Keldon Champion, Master Admirers. Ooh, okay, okay. Got ourselves a little Cryptic Command. Oop, I think I lost Chad. Oh well. He went to go look at the price and exploded. Let me try 1 second to get him back here, folks. Connection problems. Oh, I have lost internet. That's great. Okay, well, I'm going to keep going. Let me text him real quick. Oh, we're back?
No, that was one of the longer ones.
No, so that was me dropping internet. How much? Where did I lose you? Or did I lose you again? He's still gone, folks. All right, I'm just gonna keep going because we got a fun one here. Got a white border Cabal Coffers. There it is.
Oh, you lose me on the Cabal Coffers.
And he's gone again. Man, my internet is really struggling. I'm sorry. Let's see. Our future sight is a full art forest bear. Rawr! Neat. Boing. Oh no. What is this guy? We have Twofer, Keeper of the Full Grip. 1 in a black for a legendary creature, Human Gamer, 2/1. Whenever a spell you control causes you to gain card advantage, each opponent loses 2 life. Neat. Alright, we're on the...
What about now? Do you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
It's me dropping internet. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I saw the Cabal coffers.
You saw the Cabal coffers. You saw the Cryptic Command.
No, I missed Cryptic Command.
Cryptic Command. And then we have the foil reset. All right, this is the last. This is we've got 2 left after this pack. Oath. That's fun. Suit Up, Omen of the Sea, Attempted Murder. So we have this is Unfinity. I had it and I lost it. Sorcery for X black. Choose target creature. You roll X 6-sided dice. For each even result, you put 2 -1/-1 counters on that creature. For each odd result, you create a 1/2 bird creature token with flying named Stormcrow. Neat. Oh, Belb's Armor. Neat. Okay. Then we have Grathma, the All-Devouring. It's from Battleborn. Let's see. There it goes. 3 green for a legendary creature worm. Is a 10/8. Other creatures have, when this creature attacks, you may have it fight Grathma, the All-Devouring. When it leaves the battlefield, each player draws cards equal to the amount of damage dealt to it by sources they controlled. Huh. Weird. We have a Culling the Weak as our white border. This is black for an instant. As an additional cost to cast it, sacrifice a creature, but you add quad black.
That's a lot.
Yeah. We have a Natural Order, Future Sight. So that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then we have the Omen Path to Naya. Land, Omen Path. It makes Naya mana, but it has Vanishing 4. Oh no. I think that's I think that's also super printable in Modern Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, second to last pack. I don't want to break them. Oh, it's being very difficult. My goodness. There we go. Clarion Spirit, Unbounded Potential, Complicate, Dakmor Plague, Grim Bounty, Fearless Scald, Stoke the Flames, Summit Ape, River Bear, Urborg Volcano. It's just a tap land. Narset's Reversal for the rare. There we go. I kind of use this card in some of my mill decks as a makeshift twin cast, but it's not twin cast. This is an arena card. This is Mardu Outrider. This is the first time this card has been printed in paper. Come on, there we go. All it is a 5/5 for 1 black. As an additional cost to cast it, you discard a card. We have a Future Shifted Elvish Reclaimer. Neat. We got Dairy Cow. Pro ZD would be so proud. Grazing type. This creature enters the battlefield with 5 milk counters on it for each forest and or plant you control.
A lot of milk counters.
It's a lot of milk counters. It really is. All right, last pack.
Okay, so what? You need a deal or deal or no deal moment? Which of your 2 you have the Narset? Did you switch out the first one you pulled?
Nope, I've already cracked it.
No.
You can't trick me. Stinging Barrier. That's a weird art for Chittering Rats. I have not seen that before. Huh. Wicked Pact. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures. You lose 5 life. Goblin Gardener. Dragon Mage. Moment's Peace. Okay. Another one of those fogs with flashback. It was good in Pauper. Ooh, we have a Planar Chaos card. So this is the first time we've seen this border. I think we're only seeing it because this was originally printed with this border. Come on. So this is a Hedge Troll. Originally was Sedge Troll. It is not having it. But that's fun. Let's see. Opulent Palace. Our rare is Hell's Caretaker. 3 and a black for a 1/1 horror. Tap, sacrifice a creature. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only during your upkeep. Can I interest you in a white border Bolas's Citadel?
Yeah, actually could.
Nice. Can I interest you in a future shifted Goblin Settler?
Not as much.
Can I interest you in a Subgoyf?
No, but let's hear about it.
Okay. It is a artifact creature Lurgoyf for 1 and a blue. It is a star +1. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of different subtypes other than creature types among cards in all graveyards, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. Subtypes include, but are absolutely not limited to, Plains, Equipment, Aura, Arcane, Jace, Curse, Urzas, Olamogs, etc. So there you go. Let me quickly thumb through stuff that I think might hold some value. And we can wrap this up. Yes, because we are out of packs. I think for the most part, these guys are just going to be for curiosity's sake, but we did get a few legendaries. So you know how people love to freaking play legendaries. We also got, I think, maybe the Fetching Garden. People might like this sort of thing. Let's see, I think as far as our Future Sight cards, Pyroblast, Merchant Scroll. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for those ones. I'm pretty sure the old border stuff is mostly just novelty, but I will I'll get you the lists of that later so we can go through it.
That'll be, yeah, that's a fun sort for you.
Yeah. Let's see, we got a Cabal Coffers, pretty sure that'll hold. Veil of Summer, Deafening Silence, Ponder, Minsk and Boo, Comet, Summoner's Pact, Preordain, Snow-Covered Island. There's some other stuff in there too, maybe the Bauble and the Prismatic Ending.
Yeah, the Bauble.
So yeah, there should be stuff there. Again, I'm really interested, I think, in this foil reset because foils are so rare.
Only one.
It's not an Oracle of the Alpha, but you know, they are there. So we got the Bolas's Citadel, the Natural Order, Cryptic Command, Thassa's Oracle, Seed Time, Questing Beast. Is that guy worth anything anymore?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I bought one recently for under 10.
Maybe this goofy Goblin King.
The art's fantastic either way.
Ensnaring Bridge, perhaps.
And that should be.
Balance. Forgot about Balance. All the way in the back. Oh yeah, our Hull Breacher. That should be pretty good.
I don't know. Did they not plummet when they got banned?
Oh, is it banned? I don't even know. Come on. There it goes. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll get you a list, and we'll figure out how we're going to split everything up here. But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for sticking in through the connection issues and the focusing issues. But, hopefully we can do something like this again if I decide to buy more packs. And I'm always happy to have someone sit in with me.
Oh, yeah. I'll sit in for a box.
Nice.
Some packs. There's a secondhand enjoyment. It's almost like being there.
Were you able to get enough of the crinkle? Or was I too far away from the
No,
mic?
see, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the tactility, some of the sound. But I open packs much faster, and this is a better way to do it because there's more enjoyment.
Is it?
And just skipping the rares.
I mean, I will say, that there's not a lot that they could do to make, like, when I'm opening a pack that would make me not skip to the rare, but they managed to do it with mystery boosters, so that's pretty cool. But, yeah, we can call it there. Thank you for your time, sir. Thank you all, everybody, for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, everybody. Just a pending little follow-up. So a little bit after we did the box break, I went through and ran the numbers, just using TCG Mid and Scryfall to try and compile the numbers in case you're curious. I added up all the rares and higher, plus all of the future shifted cards, plus all the white border cards, plus all the playtest cards, and it came to a staggering $920 and change, not counting the future shifted merchant scroll, because the only listing I could find right now of that was foil for like $100, which is crazy. I don't obviously think it's that much. Clearly, I think a lot of the playtest cards and the white border stuff will probably drop in value. But, I mean, that's pretty crazy. Obviously, your mileage will vary on cracking a box. Surprisingly, the Little Legends Secret Lair, those guys are going for like 25 each. So, I mean, I thought that selection was kind of a meh, but yeah, Orvar for 25 is insane. But yeah, I just thought I'd append this to the end of the video. Thank you again for watching, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.